Good afternoon, Grant community. Gradually, so many things are unfolding as we get to the end of this week that we're all expecting, according to the people marketing this slot, as we're all expecting disbursement, according to the people marketing these slots and selling this grant to us. At the moment, what is happening right now, a letter has been sent to Madam Ngozi Israel and Zita regarding their activities, their actions, and their fraudulent moves to extorting the innocent Nigerians. And therefore, pay attention as I would read out the letter that has been sent to Madam Ngozi Israel. Thereafter, there is another notice informing the grant ecosystem that's happening right now, the next action to ensuring that all the extortion ongoing would come to the end. Let me first of all let us know the content of the letter being sent to Ngozi Israel on her actions. This letter goes to Madam Ngozi Israel and Zita. We write to you today as concerned individuals who have been following your actions and involvement with this grant community. Specifically, we address the Pioneer Subscription Initiative and the allegations surrounding it. Madam Ngozi Israel and Zita, we urge you to reflect on your actions and consider the impact they have on others. It has come to our attention that you have been using certain individuals' names without their consent, and they are concerned about the transparency and accountability of the Pioneer Subscription Initiative. I continue. We implore you to have a conscience and to act with integrity. The grant community deserves to know the truth about the individuals behind this project and the purpose of the subscription fees. It is very important. This one suits me. The grant community needs accountability. This one suits me. And also the information of those that you, the Madam Ngozi Israel, have been sending money to. The individual that you've been sending the subscription monies to. All right, let me continue. Regarding the allegation that you, Ngozi Israel, have been telling people that your Oga, that doesn't have name, your Oga will be back from South Africa in 3 weeks. We ask that you provide clarity and transparency on this matter. Very necessary. If there is no truth to these claims, we urge you to stop making such statement and to stop using this as a means of manipulate and deceive others. Furthermore, we take issues with the handling of funds. It has been alleged that you have been selling Pioneer subscription for the amount of 240,000 naira, remitting 120,000 naira to Victor, and keeping the remaining 120,000 naira for yourself. If this is true, it raises serious questions about your integrity and your commitment to the grant community. We also note that you have been using the Bible quotation to confuse and mislead your followers. We urge you to stop using scripture to justify your action and to instead act with honest and transparency. Ngozi Israel and Onyeka Zita, we urge you to take responsibility for your actions and to act in the best interest of the grant community. The community deserve better than to be misled and exploited, of course. Note that investment you used the money of subscribers to acquire in Abuja. The pictures and yours will soon fly all over Grant community platform so that your sycophants and hypocritical followers will know that you are just here for business and extortion. This is what I've been telling the grant ecosystem, that this woman is purely here for a business and she's not doing anything than to make money from the poor masses and pay their bills and also uh, and also buy properties. There's another sweet letter that involved the federal government that is being sent to the grant ecosystem and also to the law agencies. It is very important we know the actions and the outcome and what is going on in the grants ecosystem. Very quickly, though it's long, I will quickly read this one. This one goes to the government and as well as the law enforcement agencies. It's right time for these people to give an account to their action or do the disbursement. Therefore, let me quickly go through this one. Scam, scammer. This one start with that. A group of scammers is deceiving innocent people by promising them a numerous sum of money, such as 100 billion in exchange for 250,000 naira, or 100 million for 50,000 naira. These scammers are using fake promises to extort money from unsuspected individuals, and the victims are paying out of desperation. We urge the Nigerian government, notable figures like Olusegun Obasanjo and Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, and the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, that is EFCC, to investigate these scammers and put an end to these fraudulent activities. This company is falsely claiming that former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala have partnered with the International Monetary Fund, that is IMF, and the World Bank to provide grants to Nigerians. They allegedly offer various grant programs such as the Pioneer Grant and Uaag Grant, among other, promising large sum of money to unsuspected individuals. These scammers are brazenly using the names of reputable institutions and individuals, and their actions are causing harm to many people. Of course, their action is really causing harm to so many people. It's essential to verify, like I said, it's essential to verify the authenticity of such claim and the cautious of anyone requesting payment or personal information in the name of grant applications. The notorious scammers have been identified, and they include Zita, Ngozi, Osim, Pastor Donald Abassey Okorie, Ngozi Israel, Ambassador Owonuma Philemon Anwabaka, Comrade Jonas Andy Agbarawan of Niger Delta, Reverend Eliboh Simeon Aidau Chaba, Admin Secretary for Apostle Ken Wakama, Pastor Mrs. Kate, Madam Rich, Bishop Wakama, Apostle, that is Apostle Ken Wakama, Apostle Joe Philius, Apostle Theophilus O. Ebonyi, Ambassador Peter Josh, hope that is the Ambassador Peter George, that is the how do you call it, Buffalo. They claim to be affiliated with the prominent figure and work in concern providing voice notes and making false promises to deceive people into parting with their hard-earned money. Tragically, many have fallen victim to their schemes, resulting in close of life hospitalization and immense emotional distress. We urge the federal government to take immediate action to apprehend this individual investigation, their activities, and bring them to justice. It's imperative that the authorities take decisive measure to protect citizens from these fraudulent activities and prevent further harms. These scammers have been making false promises, consistently pushing back the date for the supposed grant disbursement. Initially, they claim it would be this month, but when that deadline passes, they shifted it to the next month. Now they are using a weekly cycle, promising that the fund will be released this week or next week, only to retract their statement when the deadline expires. Currently, they are claiming that the International Monetary Fund (IMF) has traveled to another country to disburse the fund, alleging that the federal government has refused to provide security for IMF and World Bank officials. We urge the federal government to take immediate action to identify and prosecute these scammers who are using the name of prominent individual to deceive and defraud innocent Nigerians. We hereby urge the federal government to intervene and investigate these individuals who are perpetrating fraudulent activities, posing as grant providers. Their actions are resulting in significant harm and financial losses to innocent citizens, and it's imperative that they been brought to justice. We respectfully request the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, that is EFCC, and relevant authorities to utilize their power to probe these scammers, identify them, and put an end to their illicit activities. This is very important, and these are these are the key development that we all need in the grant ecosystem so that we move on. These people have been scamming the masses. These people have been doing so havoc in the grant ecosystem, and this move, it's a great move in order to put an end to the extortion that is going on, thereby freezing people that are in captivity. Stay tuned. We are committed to update you on the grant issue. So as long as you subscribe and you pay money in this grant space till they pay you the money they collect from you.